And welcome, wrestling fans and WWE Universe, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for WWE Monday Night Raw. And this is the Raw after WWE WrestleMania 42 weekend. And guys, you always know the Raw after WrestleMania is full of excitement and surprises. So what will be in store today? Well, we'll go through and find out what to expect here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go and welcome to this live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw here on April 20th, 2026, and hope you guys are enjoying your evening. All right, so let's get to the start of the action here. Make sure everything's working good. Looks like we're doing okay. And all right, guys, let's get kick started with what to expect tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw, as we see after bringing home the WWE Women's Championship, we will see Rhea Ripley with her friend Io Sky, who was there to have her back at WrestleMania, and she will have Io's back tonight, as it looks like we'll see Rio in action in a tag team match as they go up against the Kabuki Warriors, as we'll see Asuka and Kairi Sane match up against those two in tonight's WWE Monday Night Raw match action. So guys, we'll move on to the next thing to expect tonight. After slaying the beast at WrestleMania, we will see the ruler, Oba Femi, here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. And guys, we'll get to hear from him, especially after what we heard come out the mouth of the ruler in the WWE post show after WrestleMania Sunday. Guys, Oba Femi called out the new World Heavyweight Champion, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and we'll see what Oba has to say here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys are having a terrific evening. We'll get to those comments here shortly. And ladies and gentlemen, after the chaos that took place over WrestleMania weekend, we will see Finn Balor in action as he goes up against his former friend, JD McDonagh of the Judgment Day, here tonight in what should be a stellar match here on the WWE Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. And guys, big win for Finn Balor this past weekend as the Demon. It was a pretty good matchup as well. Nice to see babyface Finn Balor back, man. Can't wait to see that matchup against JD McDonagh. And guys, also tonight, it's the new Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, as she's expected to be in the house tonight with a celebration. And we'll hear what she has to say as Liv Morgan ushers in a new era now after winning the Women's WWE World Championship over the weekend at WrestleMania 42, getting the victory over Stephanie Vaquer. And she did have some help with the Judgment Day, so we'll see how Liv Morgan starts this new reign as Women's World Champion. And then, guys, also tonight, fresh off of his victory in WrestleMania 42, we will see the new World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And I can only imagine what Roman will have to say after what we heard in the WWE post show last night after WrestleMania weekend. Guys, Oba called out Roman Reigns, and Roman, I think, is reminding Oba that he's still a rookie around here, even with the big victory over Brock Lesnar over the weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, what a sad moment, and honestly, one of the moments that brought tears to my eyes to see Brock Lesnar leave the gloves and the wrestling boots inside the ring at WrestleMania 42, as it looks like Brock Lesnar calls it a career and has now retired from the WWE. I hope we'll get to hear from Brock Lesnar tonight, or maybe some context into what took place over the weekend. But guys, it was spectacular. And not only that, guys, man, what a ladder match, a six-man ladder match over the weekend, which JD McDonagh was a part of. And guys, we've seen Penta be able to retain his men's Intercontinental Championship over the weekend in that six-man ladder match. The young OG Javon Evans sure put up one hell of a fight, and sure did Rusev as well. So we'll see how those performers do going forward here as we head to Monday Night Raw. And thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That's just a little pre-show for everybody as we get ready for the start of WWE Monday Night Raw. All right, all right. All right, guys. What's up, Fanatic Trev and Mrs. Reynolds in the chat? Let's go. JR Weezy, what's going on, man? Need to find a new site to watch it parroted again? Well, JR, man, you're always welcome to hang out with us here, man. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on. Joshua, how we doing, man? All right, Fanatic Trev, welcome, brother. Martin, how we doing, man? Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here today.
Time to create the moments we will never forget. For the second straight year, we're hosting.
And the celebrities were out over WrestleMania weekend.
6,072.
And over 106,000 in attendance over the weekend. Not too bad, not too bad. Woo! I showed Speed put Logan Paul through a table. That was awesome.
Against the Demon.
The Demon got to beat Dominic Mysterio in a street fight. That was sick. Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu had a brutal unsanctioned match. Fatu put McIntyre down with the victory. And how about Danhausen stealing the show against Miz with the GOAT John Cena in the ring? That was hilarious. And then, man, the six-man ladder match definitely was one of the highlights of the weekend, as we've seen six men really put up one hell of a show, but Penta was the one who was able to survive. We've seen new women's tag team champions after Paige makes her return and wins the championships with Brie Bella. And we also crowned a new WWE US champion as Trick Williams was able to defeat Sami Zayn. And we've seen Becky Lynch, main event Becky, at WrestleMania be able to capture the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And Bron Breakker would cost Seth Rollins a match at WrestleMania as Gunther would get the victory over Rollins. And then Liv Morgan would become Women's World Champion once again with the help of the Judgment Day. And we would also crown a new Women's WWE Champion as Rhea Ripley was able to defeat Jade Cargill. And it was Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. This match chaotic. And oh my goodness, I was so in shock when we would see the ending of this match. Pat McAfee catches an RKO from Randy Orton out of nowhere. And then a Crossroads puts away Orton. But Randy would have the final say as he would hit the punt kick right to the side of the face of Cody Rhodes after the matchup. And then what I thought was the main event of WrestleMania weekend, in my opinion, it was Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar that stole the show, as Oba was able to conquer the beast to show why he is the ruler and he is the new man to keep an eye on going forward. But after the sad moment and the unbelievable moment across social media that I don't think anybody expected, with Brock Lesnar retiring from WWE.
The greatest main events in WrestleMania history.
And then it would be the main of WrestleMania 42, where we would see the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, and CM Punk would leave it all in the ring, taking everything that Roman Reigns could throw at him, and Punk would take Roman Reigns to the limit. But after these two men brutally attacked one another and beat each other down, it was Punk's body that let him down, and Roman Reigns would take advantage to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC Roman Reigns. What's up, Keith? How we doing, guys?
Tonight in fabulous Las Vegas, where tonight we wrap up.
Thank you, JR. Appreciate you, brother. And there we go, guys. Monday Night Raw is live in the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, where we were in just a few hours ago over the weekend for WrestleMania 42. And we will see Roman Reigns here tonight live on Raw. And there is the Women's World Champion arriving to the arena with the Judgment Day.
How about the new WWE Women's
And Rhea Ripley here on Monday Night Raw with Io Sky, as we'll see her in action tonight as well.
And the Beast has called it a day. Brock Lesnar has pulled up his boots. We look back at the legendary career tonight. And you are looking live at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Landon, how we doing? Kenneth in the chat as well. Heck yeah, man. Brock didn't retire? Well, I mean, that's what it looked like yesterday. I guess maybe we might find out here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, kicking off Monday Night Raw, he is the ruler, Oba Femi. Oh, 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 oh. Oba, 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 Oba.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Oba Femi!
And the ruler makes his way to the ring to kick us off here in Las Vegas for WWE Monday Night Raw. And I'm excited to hear what Oba Femi's going to have to say here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Yes, he is. Oba all suited up. Nice and professional, Oba. And listen to the roars here in T-Mobile Arena. Kenneth, maybe. I think it might be too early to tell with Oba doing that. He does look pissed, doesn't he, Keith? We'll see. Maybe he's confident. Oba Femi! Oba Femi! Oba Femi! Listen to this crowd, man. Oba is over right now, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is the best up-and-coming wrestler, in my opinion, right now, next to Javon, Evans, and Penta. I mean, come on.
Your ruler has arrived.
Woo! Mic drop! Well, that didn't take very long. And Oba Femi makes a statement here tonight that the ruler has arrived. Uh-oh.
いいよ。
And the Kabuki Warriors.
お前の家族よりリア・リプリっていう偽物の家族を選びやがってよ。
Oh
わし
boy.
はずっとお前の先輩やし、これからもそうや。WWE でのお前の成功
So Asuka says she brought
が
Io to WWE.
忘れとる。
She says, Io, you seem to forget, but tonight you will remember.
はい。お前はレスルマニアで
Since you devoted yourself to Rhea, how's that been working out?
リアに尽くしてきてどうなんやって。リアは今チャンピオンで。
Rhea is a champion, and what are you now?
You are nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
こんなことにならんでよかったんやで。
And you didn't have to happen this way. You could have shown me the respect I deserve, and we would have been by your side.
来ただけやなくて帰りまで腐らせやがってよ。明日先輩。Last week I beat you, and this week we will beat you again. 今お前もリアもその報いを受けることになるんじゃ。
And you will suffer the consequences, you and Rhea. Oh boy. Because you're not ready for Asuka. And ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for our first match of the evening as we see this next match is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match, and making her way to the ring, she is Io Sky. And her tag team partner is the new Women's WWE Champion, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The team of Io Sky and the new WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. Rhea and Io Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Up next, and that's presented by.
And that's right, guys. Coming up next, we will see Io Sky and Rhea Ripley teaming up to take on the Kabuki Warriors. And we'll see that match coming up next here on WWE Monday Night Raw. And what a way to kick off Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Oba Femi, the ruler, comes out and makes a mic drop statement saying the ruler has arrived. And oh my goodness, has he arrived? Oba Femi is so over right now with the WWE Universe and the wrestling fans, especially there in the arena in Las Vegas. And we'll see Monday Night Raw full of surprises and excitement here tonight. We'll see what else is happening. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, what's going on? We got Kenneth. How we doing, Keith? My boy, how we doing, man? Hope WWE doesn't ruin Oba and make him cocky. We'll see. I don't think so. I don't think so. What's up, Jeffrey? How we doing, man? Says, what's up, Tim and everybody? Happy Monday. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that, man. Good evening, Tim. Says Yankee Kyle. How we doing, man? How we doing? Kenneth says, are we doing the draft Thursday night? Abso-freaking-lutely we doing the draft on Thursday night, guys. And this is the first time I'm going to get to do it on my computer as well. So I'm going to be pretty stoked about it, guys. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. One of my first ever live streams I ever did on this channel, guys, was for WrestleMania and for the NFL NFL draft in the same week. So really, this is awesome. I get to experience it every single year. I get so excited for the draft because you never know what's going to happen in the NFL draft. So I hope you guys are excited to join me as well. Don't forget, guys, Tim Reynolds Show will be live for the 2026 NFL Draft first round on Thursday night. Don't forget to check us out, guys. We will be live here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you'll enjoy it, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Landon, happy 420 to you as well, my friend, and Mrs. Reynolds. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. Thank you to my brother for hanging out with us here today, Fanatic Trev. Oh, thank you there, Keith, with the GOAT trophy. Let's go. Heck yeah. All right, thank you guys. We got about another minute till we get back to the action here on Tim Reynolds Show. I hope you guys are doing well. Streaming on the phone here today, guys. Trying to get some more subscribers to the channel to keep that channel growing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here today. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and if you guys have any questions or wrestling questions or shout outs you want to make sure you hit me up with those super chats here on the live stream. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here today. We're fixing to get back to the action here on Monday Night Raw with our first match of the night, and hope you guys are enjoying the show. Oh boy.
Last night at WrestleMania Sunday, we have to imagine she's going into this tag team match tonight at less than 100%. No doubt about it. Rhea Ripley with
Dude, Kenneth, thank you so much for that, man. Telling your friends about my channel. What's up, Scatty? How we doing? Will Green said, hi, best friend Tim Reynolds. What's up, Will Green? How we doing, brother? Hey, brother Tim shared you on the community tab. Yankee Kyle, man, you've done that so many times, brother. Man, I really do appreciate you, man. That's very, very kind of you to help support the channel, guys. I want to keep trying to get that subscriber count up. We did not too bad for WrestleMania weekend, guys. So hopefully we keep the momentum going here tonight with Monday Night Raw. And we got our first matchup here tonight. So hope you guys will enjoy the play-by-play.
Io Sky and Kairi Sane. But Asuka claimed she treated Io as an equal. That backfired on her, and hence the reason she's been treating Kairi the way she does. Well, that according to Asuka.
All right, here we go, guys. The bell has rung, and we'll see Io Sky and Kairi Sane start things out. And we see now a tie-up in the middle of the ring. And Io and Kairi going at it here. A nice takedown by Io Sky.
Starting things off tonight.
But Kairi back to her feet.
Io, of course.
And now Sky pushes Kairi Sane up against the ropes. The referee's going to separate him here. And forced to make the break is Io Sky.
It's been this abusive relationship. Io has been encouraging Kairi Sane to betray Asuka the same way.
Oh, and a shove there by Kairi. Ducking under the clothesline is Io Sky. Holding on the back of Kairi Sane, but she able to counter there with a nice wrist lock. And a nice counter there by Io Sky.
Dominant female wrestler.
Oh, and now grabbing the hair of Io Sky is Kairi Sane. And slamming her down, and the referee reminding Kairi, you can't do that. You can't do that. Watch the hair. Watch the hair. And now we see here, oh, nice front flip there by Io Sky. As Kairi Sane tried to throw her down to the mat again. A nice counter there, and now we see a kick to the gut, Io Sky. Kairi Sane able to counter, throwing Sky into the corner. Here comes Kairi, and Kairi thrown over to the top rope on the ring apron. She lands, oh, and a big shoulder right there to the gut of Io Sky. And now off the top rope here, Kairi Sane, oh, jumps over Io Sky. A nice counter there by Io. Oh, and look at the disrespect by Kairi Sane. And oh my goodness, Io just taking it. And now Kairi off the ropes goes Io. And then Sane ducking under the clothesline, stomping on the foot of Io Sky. And now, caught. Oh, a nice Hurricane Rana by Kairi Sane, connected with the drop kick as well. There to the front face of Io Sky. And Kairi Sane wrestling circles right now around Io Sky. And now looking to make a tag here. Oh, Io, nice roll up here, the cover, and a kick out at 2 by Kairi Sane. And now Io Looking for some offense here. Uh-oh, catches the foot here. Oh, a big right hand there by Kairi Sane.
Her footsteps, or at least trying.
And now picking up Io. Uh-oh, Kairi Sane looking for something here, but Io Sky trying to battle out of it.
Right place.
And I think she did. What's here? Double hooks, and now Kairi Sane standing straight up. Oh, and a big inverted backbreaker. And now Io Sky looking to make a tag, and she does. And here comes the Women's WWE Champion, Rhea Ripley. And now Io Sky picked up by Ripley and slammed down. And now Kairi Sane to cover. A kick out at 2. And Rhea Ripley now the legal woman for her team, as Asuka's yet to get in this matchup. Oh, but now Kairi Sane with a cheap shot, a slap to the face of Rhea. And Rhea able to pick up Kairi and slaps her down face first on the mat. And now off the ropes, the drop kick there by Rhea. And now the tag made, and here comes Asuka. And now we've got Rhea Ripley versus Asuka here right now, and a shove by Asuka went for the kick. So did Rhea. The nice counter, but now the combo slaps here by Asuka, and a big back fist was dodged there by Rhea, and a nice counter there. But oh, look at the counter by Asuka, and she hits her with a couple of combos here, and Asuka with a huge offensive onslaught, and oh, a big knee to the forehead there of Rhea. Oh, but Rhea responds with a kick of her own. The cover here, and a kick out at 2. And Asuka showing a big bunch of offense here early on. And now Rhea Ripley with a nice counter, but oh, Asuka kicking the hand of Io. A nice counter here, but Rhea catches a back elbow. And now Asuka, oh, catches a boot, running right into the referee. And oh, Kairi went for the cheap shot, and Rhea able to respond. But oh, a kick from behind as Asuka was able to take advantage of the distraction. And now tag made, and oh, Io Sky knocked down by Asuka. And now Kairi Sane to the top rope here. Insane, oh, the insane elbow to Rhea Ripley on the outside. And what a big elbow there connects, and now will Rhea Ripley and Io Sky be able to get the victory as we continue with this matchup coming up after these commercial breaks. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on the show. Keith, how we doing, man? Don't forget, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to Tim, or we'll pin you 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Watching TV on Thursday afternoon tonight, NFL Draft. Dude, I'm telling you there, Will, we are definitely going to be watching the NFL Draft there, User Scataboo. Without a doubt, guys. Don't forget to be checking us out when Tim Reynolds Show goes live for the 2026 NFL Draft coming up this Thursday. All right, guys, got to make a quick little break here. We'll be right back. We still got about 2 minutes for the commercial break to come back. So be right back, guys. Excuse me. All right, all right. All right, thank you, everybody. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, still got a minute and a half till we get back. So hope everybody's doing good. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that, Keith. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I heard something going on in the living room. I had to make sure I go ahead and take care of that. You know what I mean? So there we go. That's much better, man. Wearing this shirt so much. Don't need no wardrobe malfunction now, do we? All right. Everybody good? Hope we're doing good. Hope audio's good. Hope everybody's enjoying the live stream thus far. We got our first matchup, guys. We've got that pinned in the chat here with Rhea Ripley, the new Women's WWE Champion, teaming up with Io Sky to go up against the Kabuki Warriors. Make sure you guys pick your winners here in this matchup and let me know who you guys are rolling with. All right, guys, let's get ready, man. Gonna crack open a cold one. Woo! Yeah, cheers to y'all, man, from Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on here for the live stream for Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel there, wrestling fans. Look at that. Crack open a beer and he appears. I'm talking about Ghost Owner. Bum, bum. And oh, as we get back to the action here, a nice double team to Rhea Ripley by the Kabuki Warriors. And Rhea was able to kick out at 2 there after that pin cover there by Kairi Sane.
Kabuki Warriors are taking advantage. Another double.
And we see here now, Rhea Ripley could be in big trouble. Asuka, oh, got caught. A nice elbow by Rhea. Kairi Sane from the top. Rhea's able to counter. And Ripley with the big drop kick takes down Kairi Sane. And now this could be the opportunity for Rhea Ripley to make the tag to Io Sky.
Io Sky wanting to make the tag to Rhea to handle business for their team. Vegas.
And now the tag made, Asuka's legal, and here comes Io Sky. The tag made, ducking under the clothesline, and a big spinning back elbow, and an uppercut, drops Asuka. Another one drops Asuka as well, as Io Sky's in control, but Asuka throws Io into the ropes, and a nice boot there by Sky. And now Kairi Sane in the ring, and oh, look at that, the boot of Sane ends up in the face of Asuka, and now the Kabuki Warriors going after Io Sky, and Io with a nice flip drop kick. Oh my goodness, with the somersault, and now the front flip, and Sky's pumped up and ready for this matchup in Las Vegas. The fans here in Monday Night Raw are ready, and so is Io Sky, and the Meteora in the corner to Asuka, the Meteora in the corner to Kairi Sane, and once again to Asuka as well, just for good measure. And Io pumped up and fired up here. Oh, and what a big kick to the side of the face. The cover here by Sky, and a kick out at 2 by Asuka. And the referee, shoulder up. There's 2. And now we see here, working on that wrist lock here, Sky makes the tag to Rhea Ripley. And now Ripley has got Asuka where she wants her. Up on the shoulders of Rhea goes Asuka. And oh, Razor's Edge connects to Asuka. And Io Sky with the drop kick connects. The cover by Rhea. And oh, a kick at it too. And Kairi Sane almost got there to save it, but I think Asuka just got the shoulder up.
Ripley scrambled for the cover, stacked the.
So now we see here, can Rhea Ripley and Io Sky put the Kabuki Warriors away? And here goes Rhea looking for a riptide, but Asuka able to counter, takes out Io Sky, who falls off the ring apron, ducking under a clothesline. Asuka got tagged by Kairi Sane. Rhea didn't see it. The code breaker, and oh, a neck breaker by Sane. A beautiful double team, and now the double kicks to Rhea. The cover here. And Io Sky saves the matchup, taking out Kairi Sane, and now Asuka going after Io. Oh, and the big kick to the side of the head of Sky. Asuka grabbing Io, but Io a nice roll through here, and the stomp to the gut of Asuka connects. Oh, and now Kairi Sane with the cheap shot behind Io Sky. Hammering down right hands now, and Io in big trouble. Up against the ropes, Kairi Sane crying as she continues to hit Io. And now off the ropes. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Io dived for the ropes to take out Asuka, and it looked like a rough landing. And now the headbutt connects for Rhea Ripley to Kairi Sane. It looks like Io's okay. She makes the tag, heads up to the top rope here. The riptide connects from Rhea, and now the moonsault from Io Sky connects the cover here. And your winners, the WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. And guys, oh my goodness, Io dove through the middle of the ropes to take out Asuka just before that finish there. And I kid you not, the landing was absolutely insane. But look at this beautiful double team combo as the Riptide connects and then the moonsault from Io. How could anyone kick out of that combination? And what a win here for Io Sky and Rhea Ripley as we see the women's WWE champion kick things off with a win. And WrestleMania 42 weekend delivered. Oba Femi demolishes Brock Lesnar. Liv Morgan becomes your new women's world champion. Penta was able to retain a wild ladder match. And there he is backstage with Adam Pearce.
Incredible. I mean, box office, man. Yeah. And I got things cooking up for you, but I don't know how you're going to follow last night, to be honest with you.
Hey, P. Hey, P. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing? Good. What's up? Hey, look. Just want to tell you, congratulations yesterday. You did your thing, okay? But I'm gonna be real with you. You know I was gonna be champion yesterday, okay? So I just want to tell you that I'm not going anywhere, okay? Just want to be real. Bro, we stole the show last night. Yeah, that shit did. And we'll do it again soon. But you know, my title isn't going anywhere because you know I'm Penta. Say, yes, he is. That's not as great. Ah, Javon, let me introduce Raw's newest superstar.
No way!
Did I just hear you say you want another shot at the Intercontinental Championship? Well, listen, pal, I'm here now, and I always get what I want. I want the Intercontinental Championship. The difference is between me and you, pal, I'm not going to need a second chance.
Ooh.
Listen, guys, we're doing a lot of chirping here. Birdies chirping. How about we settle it in the ring tonight?
Ain't nobody gonna take my spot, especially not you.
I'm Memphis. Welcome to Raw.
Thanks, Thomas.
Wow! All Ego Ethan Page is the newest member of the Monday Night Raw roster. And ladies and gentlemen, we will see him in action tonight against Javon Evans. And guys, we'll also hear coming up next from the former World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. Here coming up next on Monday Night Raw. Guys, I am in shock. Talk about the first surprise and shocker here on Monday Night Raw. Ethan Page, the big NXT star, one of the best heels in NXT, and also the longest reigning NXT North American champion, now makes his way to the main roster. What a big surprise on the Raw after WrestleMania. Ethan Page era now on the main roster for Monday Night Raw has begun, and the WWE Universe is going to be excited to learn about this man, Ethan Page. I'm telling you guys, this is one of the next big heels in WWE. I can promise you that. If you guys have not checked out NXT and what this guy has done since we picked him up a couple of years ago with WWE with the contract, I'm telling you guys, whoo, it is a good signing here, man. All right, here we go. Monday is done. Popping a beer for some fun. Hell of a job for the weekend, Timbo and Mama. Thank you, Ghost. Appreciate that, man. And we see here Rio from Keith. He likes that tag team. Hell yeah, guys. Let's get it done. Cheers to y'all. This Monday made me feel like Brock's last night. So ready to relax. I'm telling you, man, that made me feel kind of old. I'm not going to lie, man. Seeing Brock Lesnar is like retiring, I guess, or might be retiring. Like, dude, we've seen AJ Styles. We've seen Goldberg. We have seen John Cena. And now Brock Lesnar all retire within a year? Are you kidding me? Like, dude, I'm getting old, bro. All right, here we go. Looks like Rhea hurt herself. Dude, I think Io hurt herself. Dude, Io dove through the middle of the ropes to take out Asuka, and the landing she had was very awkward on her like head and neck area. She did a crossbody, but it was almost like she did a crossbody with her head like this, kind of like crooked towards the ground instead of her like even keel with the crossbody. It was crazy, man. All right, looks like a fan of Sky right now. She's cool as hell. Dude, Ghost, I'm telling you, she's definitely a fan favorite right now. EO Sky is definitely a fan favorite. All right. Oh, hell no, Ethan Page. Looks like Keith knows Ethan. Let's go, man. Keith, who might SmackDown get now? Keith, good question, man. I've heard a lot about Sol Ruka. I think Sol Ruka is probably going to SmackDown. Now, I want to also think like who's another male superstar from NXT that could be getting called up here soon. I can't really think off the top of my head. I mean, yeah, we'll have to kind of wait and see, man. I mean, look, I didn't think Ethan was getting called up. I thought Ethan was still doing pretty good in NXT, but I mean, good for him, man. Monday Night Raw is also where he belongs, I believe.
WrestleMania available on.
That felt good. Okay. I think Sol Ruka's coming to Raw also. Okay. Thank you, man. Mrs. Reynolds says, thank you, Ghost. It was a fun weekend. The Rock coming out tonight for WWE Raw. It's got to be if only, bro. If only.
Thank you for joining us in Las Vegas. Michael Cole, Corey Graves. It has been quite the weekend. That is the understatement of the year. An absolutely memorable WrestleMania weekend. We got things kicked off. I got in town Wednesday night. We've had nonstop events from WWE World. So right here at Monday Night Raw, huge thank you to everybody who came and had so much fun with us. We couldn't have done it without you. And you know it's a big time when the Spanish announce team's here, Marcelo and Sherry. Good to see you guys. Familia hispana, cabalga, muchísimas gracias por seguir con nosotros. Quizás buscando respuestas a muchas preguntas que tenemos en nuestras cabezas. Y todavía continúa el fin de semana de WrestleMania en el Raw más inesperado del año. Así es. Go on, God. Also here tonight, the man who won the 2026 Andre the Giant Battle Royal, Royce Keys.
And ladies and gentlemen, Royce Keys in the building. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner here on Monday Night Raw.
And again, Royce Keys has won in WWE.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's CM Punk. As he makes his way out to the ring. And no music for Punk yet. Yes, Kenneth, Pat does leave WWE now. And Keith, that would be so awesome if it's JH. That'd be so awesome. It's clobbering time! And CM Punk makes his way out to the ring after what was an amazing main event last night in the main event of WrestleMania 42, where CM Punk left it all inside the ring and took Roman Reigns to his limit. And it was the limits of CM Punk that were tested, as Punk could not go any further at the end of that match, and Roman Reigns was able to get the 1-2-3 victory and become your new World Heavyweight Champion. So tonight, here on Monday Night Raw in Las Vegas, we'll get to hear what the former World Heavyweight Champion has to say here tonight. And the WWE Universe has their ears open and ready to listen to the best in the world, CM Punk. Yeah, CM Punk coming back. He's done pretty good, man. Done pretty good for himself. I've got to admit that. Me, only you can set me free. CM Punk, CM Punk.
I've been dealing with a lot of loss past 6 months, maybe since October. I was overseas wrestling in Japan, and I got a phone call that woke me up that my friend and my MMA trainer, Duke Rufus, didn't wake up that morning. And then in November, my Larry crossed the Rainbow Bridge. And then it seemed like between then and now, every 2 weeks, me and my WWE family lost a member. Kerwin Silfies, Jim Shank, Davey Coates. And these are the people that are behind the scenes. These are the cameramen and the hair and makeup and the caterers and the producers and the people in the truck and the truck drivers. Everybody who makes this place a well-oiled machine, the real heroes, the real superstars behind the men. My job is easy. These are the men and women that grind day in and day out away from their families that are with me so often that they call me family. And I just had to show a little bit of respect last night on my jacket. Yeah, give it up for him.
Wow. That's awesome.
And unfortunately, most recently, my friend Bo Luders passed away on April 1st in Chicago. And I lost last night. All the aforementioned losses sting a little bit more than me losing my title. And the thing is, every week I came here and you people cathartically helped me heal and get through all these losses. Being heavyweight champion gave me an anchor and a reason to not just slow down and reduce myself to a puddle of tears every single day, even if I wanted to. So I just wanted to come out here and say thank you for helping me process all this grief.
Wow, man, that's heavy.
You all helped me get through all of those losses. Something tells me that you are all going to help me get through my loss from last night. Hell, I wasn't even supposed to be world's heavyweight champion. I survived Gunther, and then I got cashed in on in a single second by Seth Rollins. And there was a part of me that said, you know, being heavyweight champion when you're 46 years old for 3 minutes, not bad. That's the cherry on top of one hell of a Sunday, right? And then I could have just reduced myself to a puddle of tears, ate donuts day and night, hung out at home with my hot wife, but instead, I stayed ready. I came here and I poured my heart and my soul into this to entertain all of you. And because I stayed ready, an opportunity arose. Seth gets hurt. I win a #1 contendership match. And the next thing you know, I'm heavyweight champion. And if I didn't stay ready, you'd be here yeeting, talking to Jey Uso right now instead of me. I don't know why you're booing that. I like to yeet too. Get with the program, Vegas. So I stayed ready, and that's all I can really do because I never know when a championship opportunity is going to fall out of the sky. So yeah, I lost last night, but you know what? You know why I'm smiling? You know why I got a skip in my step? It's because I'm still the best in the world, the baddest ass. And I came here to Vegas. And I say I had a dream ever since I was a little kid. And I stood under the brightest lights on the tallest stage in front of the world. And I proved it.
Tell him, Punk. Tell him, Punk.
Everything I had. It just wasn't my night. And I'm not going to cry about it. And I'm not going to go home and sulk. And I'm not going on vacation. I am going to stay ready because you never know when a championship opportunity is going to fall out of the sky.
Oh, my goodness. And ladies and gentlemen, look who's here on Monday Night Raw. It's the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Look at that black eye. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. And Cody didn't even care about his pyro, man. We'll get to hear what Cody Rhodes has to say. This should definitely be interesting. Without a doubt. I am excited about this, man. This is awesome. And now it's CM Punk looking at the eye of Cody Rhodes, man. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-boom. Fucking Punk just did it. Punk did it. Punk go, whoa. That's hilarious. The Cody Rhodes now in the ring here in Las Vegas on Monday Night Raw with CM Punk.
I don't know if I can do the thing, but did I screw up? Did I go over my time? Did I interrupt yours? Because I was leaving. Is this you?
No, don't leave. This is Monday Night Raw. This is your time, CM Punk. Hey, maybe I assumed, maybe I'm incorrect in this assumption, but I was standing by. I was watching like all your peers back there, and this isn't necessarily what I expected.
Wait. Did you think I was gonna freak out? Oh, and you thought I was gonna crash out, didn't you?
Punk, if you're asking me if I thought you were gonna freak out, yeah.
That's fair.
No, I mean, you know who I am, and I know who you are. I know how you like to handle things, but you're buttoned up. You're again. This is not what I was expecting. I'm glad that Vegas gave you the flowers that they did. You certainly deserve them. Always. I kind of don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm the one standing here feeling and looking like a loser.
Wait. Why are you saying I should feel like a loser? Hey, no, it's cool. It's stop it. We're friends. I don't feel like a loser. Maybe I don't know. Maybe to some people I look like a loser. I have a tattoo of a marshmallow on a stick. It's weird. I know. But you're not a loser. Look, I get why you feel like one. What you did Saturday night, you beat a first ballot Hall of Famer. You beat a legend. But here's also what you did. This is what made it hard. This is why you feel the way you do. You beat a friend. You beat somebody who was your mentor. Man, I fought somebody I hate. That's easy. That's easy to stomp him in his stupid face, make fun of his sweet pepper necklace or whatever. But you fought a friend. That's a real challenge. And you won. I lost. You're a winner.
What's up, Dylan?
In a way, in a word, I am a loser. It's okay.
Yeah, where is this going? This is weird.
The path is clear. You feel this way because heavy is the head that wears the crown. Man, I'm free as a bird right now. I gladly shouldered the responsibility of being world heavyweight champion last night. It just wasn't my night. The path for you, keep being champion. Keep winning. The path for me, I just got to stay ready. Because you never know when a championship opportunity is just going to fall out of the sky. Hey, Punk. Just say when.
No way. Now that could be box office.
Big milk batter.
Wow.
Yeah, the speed.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Last night at WrestleMania,
It's Finn Balor.
Dom brought out the demon. And the demon put Dom down. But I'm not finished with the Judgment Day. Dom drew first blood. So he was just the first to fall. I expected this type of betrayal from Dominic. But from JD, I remember when JD was just a 12-year-old unassuming kid that walked into the wrestling gym in Ireland. Over the years together, I helped him grow into one of the greatest performers on earth.
Damn.
And in the Judgment Day, when I needed someone that I knew would have my back no matter what, it was only going to be JD. But then the moment of truth, he made a choice, and he chose Dominic Mysterio. JD, this is going to be one of those full circle moments, because I brought you into this business. Tonight, I'm going to take you out.
Woo! And a big message there from Finn Balor. But ladies and gentlemen,
For something special.
coming up next,
I knew you were waiting for that.
a match scheduled for one fall, and it's the newest Monday Night Raw superstar. He's all ego, Ethan Page.
240 pounds. Oh, Ethan Page. The newest member of the Monday Night Raw roster.
Wow.
One-on-one.
Wow. And coming up next, guys, we'll see Ethan Page go one-on-one with the young OG Javon Evans. Coming up next here on WWE Monday Night Raw. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait for this matchup. Let's go. You know what I mean? Heck yeah, man. What's up, guys? How we doing, man? Everyone kicking it? What's up, Tim? I'm back on a wild weekend, wasn't it? Heck yeah, Dylan. Hope you're doing good there, buddy. Babe, you're looking like a snack. Oh, snap, Mrs. Reynolds. Watch out. What's up, CM Punk for the title? Keith, I don't know, man. Looks like it. Looks like Cody Rhodes ain't backing down from a challenge, and I think CM Punk is eyeing that WWE Championship. So could be, could be. ADD kicking in. Dylan's kicking it with Tim on Monday Night Raw. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you there, brother. Holy hell. Snack attack, mama. You eating them gummies again? Ghost, you hilarious, brother. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. No, Ethan Page. Keith, you're going to love Ethan Page, man. This guy is awesome, man. Ghost, what's up, man? I want evil Oompa Loompas back. Oh, my gosh. You mean what happened with Danhausen last night? Oh, my gosh, dude. That was hilarious, guys. Oh, I'm telling you, man. I can't wait to the day that I'm able to do these clips like the other content creators do, especially with WWE stuff, because, oh my goodness, man. That stuff with Danhausen and The Miz and John Cena yesterday was hilarious, man. All right. Tropicana Cookies hit me like if 240, like 420. What's up, man? Dude, Landon fucking chilling, getting all toked up with us, man. Let's go. Happy 420, everybody. Hope you're doing good. Maybe Joe H is coming to SmackDown. Kenneth, I'm telling you, bro, I hope he is. I hope he is, because Joe H is box office, dude. I love his theme song so much. My wife tells me I can't even sing it. You know what I mean? Like, because when you say his name, he appears. You know what I'm saying? Happy 420, y'all. Thank you, Joshua. Hope you're doing good, man. Happy. Yeah, Danhausen was the funniest thing. I'm telling you, dude, Danhausen's good. Danhausen is so over right now with the WWE. I'm telling you, it is freaking awesome. Speaking of Oompa Loompas, dude, did you all hear Cole slipped up and said midgets last night? No, actually, Michael Cole was told to say that. He even repeated that in the broadcast. That was hilarious, man. That's what they wanted to be called. They wanted to be called that. That's what Michael Cole said. Popping up another top again. Heck yeah, let's go, guys. Cheers to y'all, man. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Oh, absolutely, Landon. AEW dropped the ball with a lot of people. What's up, Asher? How we doing, man?
Style action figures. Wave 2 features some of the all-time greats of WWE, including...
All right. Now, I understand that, man. And wow, guys, we didn't even get a chance to really see Javon Evans' entrance. That's a little surprising. You got to imagine Ego is probably going to get the win here just by that indication right here.
NXT to take on Javon Evans. These two know each other so well. They've met 3 times one-on-one in their career. The last time was a street fight last spring at NXT. We called that match. It was absolutely ugly. It all stemmed from Ethan Page breaking.
And now we see Ethan Page starting things out with a nice side headlock here on Javon Evans as these two go one-on-one here tonight on Raw. Evans off the ropes here. Ego. Oh, the shoulder tackle takes down Javon Evans.
Champion, NXT North American champion, AAA mixed tag team champion alongside Chelsea Green.
And uh-oh.
2-time.
Nice counter there by the young OG. The roll up on Ethan Page and a kick out at 2. And a very athletic there. And a backflip by Evans. Ego off the ropes. And now jumping over Ego is the young OG. Oh, ducks that clothesline. And oh, look at that. The neck breaker.
Incredible. Less than 24 hours.
And ducking under that right hand and springing back up to hit that neck breaker was Javon Evans. And now you see all Ego Ethan Page hiding away, and oh, the cheap shot.
Taking advantage as Sean Bennett, the official, was backing off Javon Evans. Now, you mentioned that for that ladder match last night. How about the highlight reel of Javon Evans, including the OG cutter when he came off the top rope, Rusev off the ladder and delivered it.
Now an elbow to the back of the head of Evans here after that cheap shot by Ethan Page. And now Page picks up and oh, the backbreaker there to the young OG. That's a big man there, Ethan Page.
Make you pay. He's got that personality. Some will call it arrogant. However, this man is intense as they come. Black belt, karate, taekwondo.
Oh, and a big chop there. And Ethan Page went for the right hand. And now we see the jabs here from the young OG. And now off the ropes goes Javon Evans, ducking onto the clothesline. Ethan Page connects with a big right elbow. And now Evans in trouble off the ropes. Oh, and a back elbow connects to Evans as well. The cover by Page. And a kick out at 2.
A bit slower tonight. Just because you're medically clear doesn't mean you're in top peak condition. Boy, I watched the ladder match. And
now Evans, after that brutal ladder match yesterday, is in a battle right now against Javon Evans.
Opportunity to impress General Manager Adam Pearce, the WWE Universe, who may not yet be familiar with his body of work. And Ethan Page, I promise you, is enjoying wearing down Javon Evans right now. You know, everyone in that 6-pack ladder match that aired last night.
All right, now we see here Evans trying to fight back as he throws Ethan Page into the corner. Now Ethan, nice counter as well, picks up Evans here. Evans lands on his feet, and oh, the drop kick drops Ethan. And now Page up against the ropes, wobbly. And here goes the young OG springboarding, and a Hurricane Rana takes out All Ego. And Ethan Page now on the outside. And now the young OG looking to get bouncing, takes out All Ego. And Ethan Page is down and out. And the young OG is dominating with the air that he just got over the top rope. Will Javon Evans be able to get the victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw? Or will the newest superstar for the Monday Night Raw roster, All Ego Ethan Page, get his first win here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw? We will find out coming up next. But make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh my goodness, guys, this match is definitely one of the best of the night thus far. I'm loving seeing Ethan Page here on the Monday Night Raw roster. I think it's a perfect setup for him as he comes over from NXT after being one of the top NXT heels over the last 2 years. And I think this guy is definitely going to fit in with the main roster here. I cannot wait to see what is in the future for All Ego Ethan Page. As a matter of fact, I actually think he could win this match here tonight over Javon Evans, especially after what we seen the young OG go through last night in that 6-man ladder match at WrestleMania 42. Oh my goodness, guys. He left it all in the ring, and he's coming into this matchup a little sore, so we'll see what happens, guys, when we get back from these commercial breaks. What's up, Kenneth? No one won the match yet. We're still in it. All right, I have to keep an eye on the news here. We have a 33,000 acre fire near here. Oh, Keith, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Hope everything's okay. Uh-oh, Ghost says Ty took my last bacon wrap jalapeno popper. Ooh, that's not going to be good for the dog later. What's up, Asher? Says, do you stream NBA Live games? Just wondering. No, I do not there, Asher. Thanks for asking, though. I do like checking out the NBA playoffs, especially with the highlights, but don't really watch basketball all that much, man. I also like the hockey playoffs as well. They're pretty cool to watch, but just not streaming-wise for me, man. I stick to what I know. I know NASCAR, I know football, and I know wrestling pretty well, so I try to stick to all those because there's a kind of year-round. As a matter of fact, it actually bugs me sometimes because I have to sort of put NASCAR to the back burner towards the end of the season when we get football season started, right? So anytime that the Bucks game is sort of conflicting with the NASCAR race, it's kind of a bummer when that happens because you can't stream both. You know what I mean? So every time that I get a chance to do NASCAR, I'm going ahead and do it because I love watching NASCAR. But I hope you guys love the play-by-play here, man. Thanks for asking. Kenneth, yeah, man, we got a few more matches to go here. We got 3K fires near me. Oh, Kenneth and Ghost, or I should say Kenneth and Keith. I hope you guys are okay, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Mrs. Reynolds says she's listening, so don't sting it. What's going on, Mrs. Reynolds? It's 420 every day for some people, says Keith. Heck yeah, man. Ghost says, whoo, popping another top again. Let's go, let's go. Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, guys, we're back to this matchup here, and now Evans diving through the ropes here takes out Ethan Page.
The intensity in the eyes of Javon Evans. Corey, you mentioned you wrestled Ethan Page a number of years ago when he was an up-and-comer. Yes, we knew.
Now back inside the ring, All Ego trying to go after Javon, and off the middle, turnbuckle, and now Evans with the kick to the back of the head, and now the young OG from the top rope, the clothesline takes out All Ego, the cover here on Page, and a kick out at 2 by Ethan.
All Ego he still isn't quite.
Look at the elevation here from Evans, a big clothesline takes down All Ego, and now Evans back to his feet. Looking to get a bounce-back victory here tonight after what took place yesterday.
24 hours ago.
And now Ethan Page getting up off the mat here. Javon Evans. Oh, got caught there. A big right hand as Evans was up on the middle rope here. And now we see here, Ego, catches a headbutt.
For these two gentlemen.
And now Javon Evans, catches a right hand as well. And All Ego grabs and throws down the young OG off the top rope and now picks him up and what a body slam. The cover here and a kick out at 2 by Javon Evans. And Evans just gets the shoulder up. And Ethan Page showing off the power.
Ethan Page, and it nearly put Evans down for 3. Wait, don't let your eyes deceive you. You're a very powerful individual. Ethan Page goes in that 6'2".
Keith says it's Plant a Tree Day. That's awesome.
Didn't say young man. He's not even.
Sleepy says he's bouncy.
No.
And we'll see if he's able to beat Ego here today, though.
See, Evans is taped up after Page ripped his shirt off, showing the.
And now we see
ladder match.
Evans able to battle back here, and now All Ego goes across the top rope and spills onto the outside. And now Evans with the kick to Ethan Page, and now the young OG lands on his feet after the moonsault, but now Ethan Page. Wait a minute, counter. Evans throws Page into the turnbuckle, the steel post there, and now Ego in trouble. The super kick connects, and no. Now Ethan Page is on the announcer's table, but wait a minute, Rusev is Evans. Now tries to fight back as Rusev tries to get a cheap shot here. And the young OG jumps over and takes out Rusev near the timekeeper's area. And now Evans, has to get back in this matchup here. And Page back in the ring. And here comes Evans. Evans looking for the OG cutter, but Page, he scouted it out. And now Ethan Page, the twisted grin connects. The cover here. And your winner, All Ego, Ethan Page. Told you. I told you he was going to win. And now Rusev attacking Javon Evans here. And you see Ethan Page says, I'll stay out of this here.
He blames Javon Evans for not winning the ladder match. I think that's blame well placed.
And Rusev brutally attacking Javon Evans here. And now Rusev, the Bulgarian brute. Oh, no. And the accolades locked in on Evans. But wait a minute. Here comes Penta. And Penta, the Intercontinental Champion, coming after Rusev and helping out Evans. And now a big chop here. And the connection from the kicks there by Penta. And the super kick is stopped by Rusev. And Rusev went for the clothesline. Penta off the ropes, connects with the super kick.
Bulgaria is down.
And now Penta heading to the top rope here. Rusev could be in trouble, but wait a minute. Ethan Page attacking Penta, and Rusev connects with a big boot.
It's a Mashka kick from Rusev. Rusev, a dangerous.
Now Rusev staring down Ethan Page.
Everyone. And that's the smartest thing Ethan Page will ever do. I don't know about ever.
And now, the Bulgarian brute putting the accolade on Penta. And now Penta feeling the brute force here of Rusev. Rusev sending a message here on Monday Night Raw to the men's Intercontinental Champion.
We know what's on Rusev's mind. The Intercontinental Championship.
And Rusev with the Intercontinental Championship on his shoulder. And what a moment there on Monday Night Raw. Could Rusev be the new _1 contender for the Men's Intercontinental Championship? We will find out, I imagine, within the upcoming weeks. But after that brutal attack on Penta, Rusev is definitely going to have an argument when it comes to being the new #1 contender.
Immortalized in different fashion at WWE World, the beautiful Hulk Hogan statue was unveiled for the world to see. We want to invite everyone to join Netflix for the 4-part documentary series featuring the last interview of Hulk Hogan. It starts Wednesday here on Netflix.
Damn. Good. And there's the Women's World Champion with the Judgment Day.
The new World Champ is here, live on Netflix.
All right, guys, as we get ready to see the Judgment Day coming up next, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And anything you guys can do to help support the channel really does go a long way. So I really appreciate you guys. If you have any shout outs or questions, wrestling questions you guys want to ask, don't forget to hit me up with those super chats here on the live stream. And you can also help support the channel by signing up for channel memberships or a small donation if you're interested by clicking the link on the top of my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for an awesome WrestleMania weekend. Tim Reynolds Show went live for both nights of WWE WrestleMania 42, and it was an exciting weekend to spend with you guys. Hey, we also got a NASCAR Cup Series stream in there, man. That was pretty cool. So we had a bunch of streaming over the weekend, going all the way back to Friday night with Friday Night SmackDown as well before WrestleMania. So just want to say thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. It's always a joy when you guys can come into the chat and interact with me. Tell me what you guys think. I like your guys' feedback, and also like all the support, guys, and the happiness and the support that we're getting here in the chat is absolutely awesome. So just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. God bless you guys too, and hope you're enjoying your Monday night here thus far. Been an expensive week for me. Can help this coming if you need, but keep us updated. Ghost, absolutely, man. Absolutely, brother. Appreciate you, man. Hope you had a good weekend as well. Mama, you good? Sound like a little loose today. Hey, she's working, man. Be careful, Keith, my friend. Thank you there. Appreciate you, Kenneth. Sending some love there, guys. Kenneth, I'm in Clay Chungtree. Heck yeah, Keith. Heck yeah. Sleeper says, Keith, I have a plant itself, or can I donate? There goes Sleepy. All right, Liv Morgan wrote her and sang her song Trouble, and that was her entrance. Yeah, Keith, I don't know, man. Do you like it? I don't know if I like it. I think it's a little so-so. How we doing to the draft of SmackDown on Friday? Yeah, good question there, Kenneth. Definitely going to be able to do the first round on Thursday. And I think I'll kind of see what's happening with Friday Night SmackDown. If there's not maybe too much to really go over, I may just kind of flip back and forth and do the second and third round for the draft. I always do the first round, but I only did the second and third round of the NFL draft last year. So we'll see how that goes. You know what I mean? Enjoy the old school talk on wrestling and NASCAR. Was fun as hell. Heck yeah, Ghost. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. All right.
Today comes.
And ladies and gentlemen,
26 taking
WWE SummerSlam will take place in Minneapolis, where we will be in US Bank Stadium for WWE a 2-day SummerSlam PLE.
Additionally, an exclusive pre-sale offer for Chase Freedom Card members will begin Wednesday, April 29th at 10.
You know, Kenneth, I still got to figure that out
Pre-sale
when it comes to video editing on YouTube. Because when I record these videos, they go up on YouTube. So I still have to figure out how to clip stuff out off of YouTube. So I'm actually in the process of studying how to do that. I mean, guys, just not enough time in the day. You know what I mean? So going to have to try to make some time whenever we can for that. And looking forward to that.
Here at ringside, the comedian Funny Marco is here. Yeah, Funny Blue. Probably why he's called Funny Marco. And also here tonight in Las Vegas.
And look at that, the new women's tag team champions, Paige and Brie Bella, in the house for Monday Night Raw.
Here in Las Vegas.
But ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, she is accompanied by the Judgment Day. Oh, wow. She's the new Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied please welcome the new Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. WrestleMania Saturday, it was Morgan in the care for the world title. What a way to make an entrance for the then challenger, Liv Morgan, who had her sights locked in on gold. A little assist from Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez would change the complexion of the matchup. And La Primera brought her A game. But unfortunately for the former champion, so did Liv Morgan, her A game and friends, and new. So I don't know if you saw that.
What a victory for Liv Morgan over Stephanie Vaquer over the weekend at WrestleMania 42.
You bring a new meaning to twerking.
And now we'll get to hear from the new Women's World Champion as she's there ringside with the Judgment Day. Bump. Let's hear what Liv has to say.
Las Vegas, that is the smartest thing y'all said all day. Because you are now in the presence of the greatest women's world champion of all time.
Gotta love that. Jeez.
But before we really get to celebrating,
Oh boy.
there are a couple people that I'd like to thank. First off, to my Judgment Day family, JD, Roxy, my daddy, Dom, and Raquel. You guys have been my rock, and I would not be where I am today without you guys. So I love you guys, and thank you. Secondly, now this one might surprise you guys, but believe it or not, I'd like to thank my WrestleMania opponent, Stephanie Vaquer.
Interesting from Liv.
We beat the hell out of each other, but she reminded me
of a feeling that I haven't felt in a long time. It reminded me of who I am. And who I am is the most talented woman in the WWE. This is my ring. This is my division. This is my show. And this is my Women's World Championship. And if you guys thought that I was messy and trouble before, oh, just don't you wait, because
Ladies and gentlemen, making her debut on Monday Night Raw, it's Soul Ruka! No way! This is epic! Soul Ruka is here, and the Women's World Champion is in shock! What? No way! I thought they would send Soul Ruka after Becky. Oh my goodness! This is crazy!
hey, Liv.
Wow! This is crazy!
I'm so sorry for interrupting, but I've been watching you, and honestly, you are such an inspiration to me. Watching your journey over the past decade, man, seeing you win that title, it taught me what I learned at the Battle Royal. And that's that you are the top woman in this division. Honestly, congrats, dude. You deserve this. Thank you, Soul. But wow, you have some nerve coming out here during my championship celebration with my family. But you know what? I really do appreciate those kind words. So since you were so nice to me, I'm going to say this as nicely to you as I possibly can. You are no Liv Morgan, sweetie. But you know what? I will give you a chance right now to save yourself. Because if you want to make it to WrestleMania, you'll get out of my ring right now. Whoa, Liv, I think you're misreading this whole situation. I didn't come out here to pick a fight. But I sure as hell am not going to back down from one either.
And these two ladies going at it.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
I gotta keep this under control. This is the biggest Monday of the year, the Raw after WrestleMania, and you people are acting like you want to see a fight. Wait, you want to see a fight? Hey, Jess, do me a favor, come out here if you will. You think you can handle this for me? Good, because it's Soul Ruka versus Liv Morgan, and it starts right now.
Oh, no way! Here we go! What? An impromptu match! Liv Morgan going one-on-one with Soul Ruka here next on Monday Night Raw. Holy smokes! Let's go, baby! I'm for it. I don't know about y'all, but man, talk about making an impact on her first night on Raw. Guys, this is crazy. Ethan Page and now Soul Ruka both on Monday Night Raw. Oh, this is getting good. Oh, this is getting good, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! 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 Man, that championship celebration didn't last long, did it, folks? Oh my goodness. What did we just witness, man? We just seen Soul Ruka come in and go toe-to-toe, or I should say come face-to-face with the women's champion, and now she's going to try to go toe-to-toe with her in the ring? Let's go, man. Fishing Master, how we doing, man? Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, cheers, guys. All right. Let them catfight, says Ghost. Hey, I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree. Keith sent the thumbs up. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate you there, brother. Burbs need work tonight. Need another. Well, it was a long, long day at work today, so definitely needed one. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this WWE live play-by-play here for Monday Night Raw on Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, this is the Raw after WrestleMania, and we're already seeing two new superstars here on Monday Night Raw in Ethan Page and Sol Ruka. I cannot wait to see coming up next. We could see an impromptu match between Sol Ruka and the new Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, and we'll see what happens coming up next on Monday Night Raw. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Kenneth, favorite college team? That would be the Florida Gators, man. A big Florida Gator fan. Keith, that's my dog. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Keith. Right there, that's my moderator right there, guys. That's Keith, man. He has been the bomb diggity. And John Cena was the host. We've seen Bianca Belair shock the world with her pregnancy news. We've seen Rhea Ripley dethrone Jade Cargill at WrestleMania weekend. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Kenneth is an FSU fan? Wow. And here we go, guys, as we start this matchup. Sol Ruka ducks under the clothesline, and look at this move here. The kick connects to Liv Morgan. And Sol Ruka showing off the athleticism here.
The night. This woman is going to have a very bright future in WWE.
So now Liv able to counter here, and a big right hand to Sol Ruka, and now a kick to the gut and a kick to the face. Oh, and an enziguri there, and now going for a roll-up here. Liv, a nice counter, the cover, and a roll through here by Sol, and a kick out at 2 by Liv. And now Liv Morgan there off the ropes, and caught in a hurricane run. Wait a minute! And Sol Ruka lands on her feet and connects with a drop kick. And the kick up there as Sol Ruka's in control. Yeah. And now in the corner, a big backsplash and a neck breaker there connects in a kick as Liv dives underneath it, and the knees got up. A nice counter there by the Women's World Champion.
What an opportunity for Ruka. Can you imagine if she knocks off Morgan here tonight? I would imagine.
And now a big right hand, and big one even from Sol as she was able to counter. And as we see there, Liv hits the ropes, and Sol Ruka fell down. And that was a tough spill there. And now we see Liv stepping on the chest here of Sol Ruka and brutally beating her down here.
Will be in action against her former friend, now bitter enemy, Zarya, in a last woman standing match. So certainly has her hands full. We've learned in the past not to underestimate or overlook Sol Ruka. Think of what she did back at Saturday Night SmackDown.
Now we see here Sol, thrown into the corner here, and Ruka, got caught with the backsplash by Liv. Liv with the roll through and looking for a big knee to the chin, and connects there to the chin of their Sol. And a big front drop kick connects as well. Liv with the cover on Sol Ruka, and a kick out in 2.
Before you start casting aspersions, Cole, JD McDonagh and Dirty Dom have left ringside to prepare for a match later tonight. Oh, I thought they were just walking out on Liv. I figured you would say some nonsense like that.
Oh, the Soul there able to answer with a big elbow. And now a kick there to the chest of Liv Morgan. Ducking under the clothesline. Soul looking for a roll up here. Liv holding onto the ropes. And Liv connects with a kick to the gut of Ruka. And now Soul Ruka in trouble here.
Has some of the most unique offense.
Liv Morgan taking her time.
Spectacular finish.
Picks up Soul here. Soul able to counter.
Morgan has her way. We will not be seeing any of
Grabs Liv and slams her down. And the face of the champion slams on the ground, and she's able to counter though, and now has the advantage.
Ruka is such a tremendous athlete, Corey. She was in a niche sport at the University of Oregon, acrobatics and tumbling. She wanted to be a stunt woman at one point in her life. Now she finds herself just 4 years in to a wrestling career. And that's perhaps no small part as to why Soul Ruka has succeeded to the level that she has.
And now you see here, Liv
Ruka
gets picked up, and Liv countered there by Soul. Soul off the ropes here. Oh, nice roll through it. Oh, the Bulldog to Liv Morgan connects.
very exciting to watch.
And now Soul Ruka could be in store here for a big win in her career. But Liv Morgan smaller enough to roll outside of the ring. And now Soul Ruka on the outside. And Ruka off the middle rope hits Liv Morgan with a moonsault. And what a move there by Soul Ruka, who's got Liv Morgan on the ropes right now. Can we see Liv get back in this matchup, or will Soul Ruka be able to get the victory here tonight? We will find out coming up next here on WWE Monday Night Raw. Welcome, guys, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for WWE Monday Night Raw here after WrestleMania 42. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And guys, believe it or not, Soul Ruka is in action tomorrow night on WWE NXT, where she will be in a last woman standing match against Zarya, her former best friend and tag team partner. So I'm wondering how that match is going to go for Soul now that she is competing on Monday Night Raw. We had so much hope for Keith. Felony State University. Oh, Ghost. Watch out, bro. Oh, Ghost, we need to convert him first. Yes, Kenneth Clark, 2-4, please. We would like to welcome you into the Florida Gator family. Now, we know the Gators have not been that great over the last few years, but I think an FSU fan can relate to that. Even though we did see the Noles go undefeated a couple years ago. Yeah, they didn't get into the college football playoff, and they ended up getting trounced in their bowl game. So, yeah, I would say, man, hey, look, dude, we would love to welcome you in the Florida Gator community. It would be awesome. And hey, look, don't get me wrong. Okay, Kenneth, don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of great players to come out of FSU. Like my boy Warwick Dunn with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. How about Derek Brooks? Oh, such a great player. Such a great player. I had a lot of respect for Bobby Bowden, man. Bobby Bowden is a legend. But hey, you got the good old ball coach, and Steve Spurrier, baby. One of only 4 people ever in the College Football Hall of Fame as a player and as a coach. Heck yeah, let's go. And then how about, I don't know, just the greatest NFL running back of all time, Emmitt Smith, University of Florida grad. And how about some of the most greatest national championships ever with one of the greatest quarterbacks, college quarterbacks in history, and Tim Tebow. Ah, come on, baby. Come on. I remember the good old days. And how about my boy Chris Leak? Woo! Man, I remember growing up watching Chris Leak play quarterback for the Gators, baby. That guy was tough as nails, man. Tough as nails playing for the Florida Gators, dude. That was awesome. Jag, an NFL fan. Dude, Kenneth, much respect for that, man. Much respect for that, man. Jags are an awesome NFL team. Like rooting for them. Always been a big Bucks fan. Always like rooting for the Jaguars. The Jaguars actually had one of my favorite Gator players of all time in Fred Taylor. So,
13.
All right, guys, as we're back to the action here, Liv Morgan going one-on-one with Sol Ruka, and Ruka hit with a suplex, and now, Liv Morgan looking for the three amigos, connecting with the second, looking for the third amigo here, as Liv Morgan tries to put Sol Ruka away.
Made famous by the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
And now, Sol with a snap snooplex there on the counter to Liv Morgan. And Liv can't believe it. She's in pain. And now Sol Ruka has an opportunity to get one of the biggest wins of her career here tonight. And now we see a big right hand from Liv.
Morgan with
And a right hand from Sol.
as well.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Dang, and these women exchanging slaps and now elbows as well as they just continue to go at it.
The brand new women's world.
And, another big right elbow and another one as well. Ruka now on the attack. The chops to Liv and the kick to the gut with an elbow to the back of the head and a big uppercut from Ruka. And now off the ropes goes Liv. A big back elbow knocks down the champ and another one there from Sol Ruka. She's keeping the pressure on here on Liv Morgan. Thrown into the corner and what a German suplex from Sol Ruka. And Liv Morgan's in big trouble. And now here up on the middle rope, Sol Ruka looking for something here. And the drop kick connects. And what air from that middle rope. As we see Sol with the kip up there. And now up to her feet. Sol Ruka looking to put this away. The knee connects. The cover here. And a kick out in two.
Take another look at Sol Ruka launching herself into the air in that full extension with those long.
Beautiful drop kick there by Sol Ruka.
Sol Ruka starting to roll in this one. Got to have to fight through the pain to get the job done.
And the crowd here in Las Vegas loving this.
Ruka a little slower than usual getting into position on the ropes. Trying to get up top, and she gets.
And out to the top rope goes Sol, and Liv Morgan caught her with a code breaker, and the cover by Liv. And a kick out in two. Wow, that was close. It looked like Liv had the match won, but somehow Sol Ruka gets the shoulder up.
Championship reign, taking an L on the very first night you step in the ring. Well, when you're the champ, you got to fight, right? Only if Adam Pearce doesn't like you.
And now Liv going for Oblivion. And Sol able to counter, and the super kick connects. And now Liv gets in trouble. Soul Snatcher! It connects! And now Liv trying to roll out of the ring, and she does. A smart move by the women's champion, and Sol Ruka able to hit her finisher, but now Sol, look at, and a springboard bat flip takes out Judgment Day. And wow.
It's unbelievable. I still can't believe the counter to the Oblivion. She literally landed on her head and bounced out of it. Incredible. What the heck?
And wait a minute! And Saria's here on Monday Night Raw, and Sol just got spine bustered on the outside and slammed into the post.
Rivals. These two have a last woman standing match, but that's tomorrow.
And the referee checking on Liv Morgan and did not see the cheap shot by Zarya. And now Sol Ruka could be the loser of this match. And I think Liv realizes what just happened. And now the referee begins her count here.
The count at a count of three. Sol Ruka. An extraordinary performance tonight, only to be ambushed by Zarya, her former friend, and now her bitter enemy. Jessica Card at the count of 8. Ruka's about to be counted out.
Sol Ruka makes it back in the ring, but Oblivion there by Liv Morgan connects the cover. And your winner here, the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Well, what a debut on Monday Night Raw for Soul Ruka tonight. No doubt about it. A lot of people around the world becoming familiar tonight with the NXT standout. And it's just the tip of the iceberg for Soul Ruka. That was absolutely incredible. It sure was. Incredibly creative offense throughout. Here is the Soul Snatcher. He seems to go viral every time she does.
And a big Soul Snatcher there from Soul Ruka. And then what a springboard bat flip taking out the Judgment Day there. And then here comes Zarya attacking Soul, shoving her into the steel post, and then the spine buster connects.
And as Soul beat the officials count, unfortunately, Oblivion meant trouble for Soul Ruka. Liv Morgan, the world champion, celebrating tonight.
Uh-oh! But Stephanie Vicaire is here! The former Women's World Champion wants a rematch and a little payback after what happened with the Judgment Day interfering in their matchup. And the new champ and the former champ stare each other down here in this confrontation here on WWE Monday Night Raw. Will Stephanie Vicaire get her rematch for the Women's World Championship? We will find out within the upcoming weeks, I believe. And Sleepy, watch out, bro!
Alongside Mano and Dave East and Jim Jones all together hosting the podcast. Let's rap about it. Michael Paul, I know you're a subscriber, you're a big fan of the Let's Rap About It podcast. I am, but it's little Yanni Stills, my guy. You can have more than one guy. You're like Mr. Hip Hop. You're like who Rosenberg thinks he is. Yeah, pretty much so. Rosenberg's he's a hater. Anyhow.
He's a hater.
Let's talk about what happened at WrestleMania yesterday. We kicked things off, of course, on ESPN. Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi. Oba Femi delivering a false embrace. But what happened after that? It was Brock Lesnar hanging it up.
I'm not here to write fairy tale stories, and I'm not here to feel good about anything. I'm here to cause utter freaking chaos. I'm the meanest and baddest son of a bitch that ever walked the face of the planet.
That's Brock Lesnar, baby. It's thought you thought you control me, and I will make you feel like you are gonna free. Oh, and I'll know what
big thing. The very first moment they ever laid eyes on Brock was
The youngest WWE champion in history.
it's terrifying as a movie character.
Just exploded.
The biggest freak we've ever had in this business. There was such a mystique around him. There was just a different aura around Brock.
Ba-ba-da-dum-dum-dee.
What's happening? All goes out the window because the dynamic in the room changes when the beast is here. The guy comes over from the WWE and actually becomes the heavyweight champion of the world. It's impossible to do.
And I wanna bleed, baby.
My eyes got about that big. I said, holy, this freak is done. in the ring, and in the octagon, I don't think there's anyone on this planet that could take him.
The most decorated combat sports athlete of all time.
Stand alone inside of
Undeniable rating.
Once you see Brock Lesnar, you know exactly who he is. Brock was just a specimen from the first time I saw him. It was just effortless. It's just better than anything else. A lot of people paid a lot of money to see Brock get the shit out of me.
this fading.
I'm not a superstar. I'm an ass kicker. I am Brock Lesnar.
Thank you, Lesnar. Thank you, Lesnar. And ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, accompanied by the Oracle Paul Heyman, it's the World Tag Team Champions, the Vision, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory.
Now Paul Heyman has one singular focus, and that is the Vision. They're here live. That's
All right, guys, waiting to get back to Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. When it's time to party, we will party hard. Dun-dum. Feeling good, like we should. And guys, coming up after these commercial breaks, we'll get to hear what the Oracle Paul Heyman has to say, especially with what happened with the Vision over WrestleMania weekend. And I do believe we will see Bron Breakker here on Monday Night Raw. Well, he didn't come out with the Vision right now. So what does that mean? Alabama. Lord, I'm coming home to you. Chat going off here today. What's up, guys? Uh-oh. Ghost said Road Tide. He about to get himself in trouble. Watch out. The drop kick was from hell. I met Jeff Gordon in New York, says Kenneth. Oh, dude, thanks for letting us know, man. Jeff Gordon's a legend, man. Seriously. Give me a timeout. Me and Tie-Dye still love y'all. We still gonna drink beer and salute, though. Heck yeah, Ghost, do your thing, man. Look at them young bags and Sleepy. Nice, man. Don't know how long it takes to drink a 15-pack of Keystone Light. Yeah, probably drink it as fast as you can, because that stuff is nasty. Make it at least 30 minutes. I have to account the piss breaks. That's hilarious. All right, guys, still got a little bit of time before we get back to the action here. Booyah! Oh, yeah! And what a Monday Night Raw it has been, ladies and gentlemen. It's been cool to get to call everything here with you. We've had a couple of pretty good matches thus far. Soul Ruka now looks like she's on Monday Night Raw. Ethan Page looks like he's on Monday Night Raw as well. Excited to see who's going to be on SmackDown now.
presented by.
And that's right, guys. WWE Backlash will be in Tampa, where we will see the WWE's next PLE here, WrestleMania Backlash, baby.
We're in Las Vegas tonight at T-Mobile Arena 13,691 WWE fans on hand, wrapping up a spectacular weekend in Las Vegas for WWE.
All right. We'll hear what Paul Heyman has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I had a whole speech prepared, but the beginning of this entire program threw me off a bit. You know, my favorite part of WrestleMania has always been expect the unexpected. And yesterday was a moment that was so unexpected. It will live inside my heart, and I suggest a lot of other people's hearts for the rest of their lives. And yet, despite the fact that earlier tonight, CM Punk came out here and was kissing the asses of all the people backstage and in the production truck and all the people behind the scenes and how great they are. This supposed greatest production team of all time, when they did the then, now, and forever, still have my beast in the now. So these stupid bitches in the truck and in the production team just can't take the reality of what went down yesterday. So let me bestow upon you my wisdom. Please take him out of the now and put him in the forever, because he's got the now and he will forever be the baddest that has ever been in a WWE ring, and that beast's name is
Way to go, Paul. Way to go, Paul. That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
Now, let's talk about the now. And the now is the fact that WWE is experiencing a resurgence in the tag team division, thanks to Austin Theory and Logan Paul. We're heavyweight tag team champions of the world, the Vision. And if I can interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, a personal message from Logan Paul.
The only reason
Damn, this crowd's letting them have it.
that the Usos and
Damn, they're letting him have it.
the Usos and LA Knight stole the victory from my brother and I at WrestleMania was because of that ungrateful, reason. I'm so sweet. I am absolutely sick of these YouTubers, these streamers, thinking they can just
come in to our business and do what we
That's
do.
Logan Paul. This is coming from Logan Paul.
Hey, these outsiders. Nothing that happened at WrestleMania matters. Nothing. Because guess what? I show speed left this weekend with a piece of my fist lodged in his face. And Austin and I left this weekend retaining as your still tag team champions of the world. I think it's only fitting if we all take a moment to realize the fact what a magnificent favor that was done for me by Gunther. And Gunther, sir, not only do I thank you, I also realize I owe you one. Anytime you're ready, I'm willing to repay. But the best assist of the weekend belongs to the man that cut Seth Rollins in half.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here he comes.
Welcome back.
Here he comes. Night Raw. Yeah! And ladies and gentlemen, making his return to Monday Night Raw, he is the badass Bron
Breaker. The man who led the overthrow of the and the man who returned at WrestleMania during a Seth Rollins Gunther match.
That's right, guys. Bron Breakker would deliver a devastating spear that would help Gunther get the victory. And Breakker wasn't done there, as he would run all the way down the ramp and Rollins would catch another spear as well, as Breakker makes a big statement at WrestleMania.
A freak of nature. Bron Breakker, who's been out for a few months with injury, is back to 100%. The division growing stronger by the day.
And we'll hear what Bron Breakker has to say here now. This should be interesting.
I was thinking today, 1 year ago, ironically, is when I became the leader of the Vision right here in this very same arena, because Seth Rollins was too weak. Now, I don't know about you, but my favorite part about WrestleMania weekend was watching Seth Rollins get this close to beating Gunther, and then I ruined everything for him.
Oh boy.
I hope you're back there at home. Who knows? I hope you're watching somewhere, because from here on out, every single day from this day forward, I will be coming after you. I'm going to attack you. I'm going to make your life
And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the arena, he's Seth freaking Rollins with a steel chair, taking out Bron Breakker and Austin Theory with the right hand. And now Rollins is outnumbered as Theory tries to attack Rollins here. And now Logan Paul with the punches here.
The tag team champions. Rollins about to be destroyed by the very thing he created.
And now the numbers game adding up here as Rollins came out to attack Bron Breakker after what happened over at WrestleMania weekend.
Like a heavy.
And now Rollins getting beat down.
Rollins all but helpless, outnumbered by the tag team.
Wait a minute! Ladies and gentlemen, look who's back on Monday Night Raw! It's the Street Profits! Darnell Dawkins and Montez Ford are back, and they're giving Rollins some backup. Here we go! Ford attacking Theory, and Montez attacking. And oh man, here comes Darnell, and oh, the big splash to Logan Paul, the insecurity Theory, and Darnell Dawkins with the clothesline takes out Logan Paul. The Street Profits are back, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, Ford over the top takes out the Vision. Wow. No, oh, there goes Logan Paul into the WWE Universe, and now both Dawkins and Ford are attacking the World Tag Team Champions. Oh my goodness. But wait a minute. Bron Breakker's here. Oh no, the back of his head's bleeding, and Seth Rollins just connected with a super kick. Breakker's been busted open. The back of his head is split open right now. And now Rollins on the attack. The right hand's hammering down. And now the kicks to the face of Breakker. Rollins getting his payback. And now going for the stop, but Breakker connects with the spear to Rollins.
Bron Breakker nearly cutting Rollins in half. Well, and Breakker just incensed. You see, he was busted open because of that steel chair by Seth Rollins. And Breakker now gonna punish Rollins, who's still banked up for the match with Gunther.
Sorry, I'm gonna ruin everything that you have ever done. These people, everyone, will remember you as a shell of what you used to be.
And Breakker with a big message sent here. And he's going to try to inflict more punishment. Breakker off the ropes. Rollins spear. And that one nearly cut Rollins in half. And Bron Breakker bleeding from the back of his head after that steel chair shot. But it's Bron Breakker who sends the message to Seth freaking Rollins.
Can stop Bron Breakker. Highlight of the night.
Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was crazy. Street Profits are back though, guys.
All right, Finn. I'll be done with the wigs and the makeup because it's time to get serious. When you brought me into the Judgment Day, you told me it was a family. But let's put the rest of the crew to the side for a second. Let's forget about them because you and me, specifically, are supposed to be family. Now you've changed so much I barely even recognize you anymore. You start taking your cues from CM Punk. You let him get into your head. What about me? What about the guy that stood behind you for 20 years?
JD McDonagh.
Taking bullets for you. Walking around the clubhouse, causing fights with everybody, talking down to us like you're the leader. It cost us gold, Finn. Ever since we jumped you out, people have been asking me, JD, how could you do that to Finn? How could you throw away 20 years? Hatred. It was easy. I'd do it again. So here tonight, for all this time, when you step out of that big fat shadow that you cast, I'm going to show the whole world what I already know. The Balor we all knew and loved is dead.
Damn, big message by JD McDonagh. All right, so we'll see how that plays into our matchup coming up next, where we will see JD McDonagh go one-on-one with Finn Balor here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Maybe they have some surprises for all of us on SmackDown. Kenneth, I'm thinking the same thing, man. You know, the more and more I'm seeing this Monday Night Raw episode go, I'm telling you, I think I might be streaming that Friday Night SmackDown episode. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm excited to see what happens. And ladies and gentlemen, it's the new United States Champion, Trick Williams, in the house tonight on Monday Night Raw. Huh? Whoop that trick. Huh? Whoop that trick. And ladies and gentlemen, for our next match of the evening, it is scheduled for one fall and making his way to the ring. He is Finn Balor! The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Gray County, Wicklow, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Well, at WrestleMania, the Demon took out Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Tonight, Finn Balor goes to the number 2 man on the hit list, his former pupil, JD McDonagh. No, Demon tonight, just one of the best pro wrestlers this business has seen in the last 2 decades. It's Balor and McDonagh. This is personal. Live next. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Finn Balor will be in action coming up next here against JD McDonagh here on WWE Monday Night Raw. Let me know, guys, who are you rolling with in this matchup here coming up next? And make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go. All right, let's get our picks in here, guys. Pick your winner of this match on maybe Monday Night Raw. JD. I hope I spelled that right. I probably didn't, but oh well. Oh, woo! All right, guys, make sure you get your votes in there with the poll we've got going. Yo, Tim, guess who? Who we got in here? We got Sugar Hill, Milka Gaming. Oh, why? Well, what's up, Sugar? How we doing? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it, huh? Who is it? Who is it? We gotta see. It's Rob. Rob? Rob who? I know a lot of Robs back in my day. Ugh. All right, guys, just got a few more seconds to get back to the live stream here.
Hope you guys are enjoying Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. We're loving it. Rob, the one that joined the stream all the time. Oh, well, Rob, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming back here with us, my friend. So, Rob, what you think of Monday Night Raw so far, man? And Keith, thanks for hanging out with this dude. Here comes help for Keith. Heck yeah, dude. Hey, Kenneth, what surprises do you think could be in store on SmackDown? I'm thinking we're going to have another couple of new superstars on SmackDown, right? Because we've got a couple of new ones here on Monday Night Raw, right? I mean, it looks like Paige and Brie Bella are more than likely going to be on SmackDown, with them only showing them in the audience today. So we'll see how that works out. Yep, Nathan, Brock retired, man. Crazy. Apparently, a lot of people in the WWE really didn't know he was planning on retiring at WrestleMania. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Finn Balor's opponent, heading to the ring for this match scheduled for one fall, representing the Judgment Day, J.D. McDonagh.
And 95 pounds, representing the Judgment Day, J.D. McDonagh. At 12 years old, J.D. McDonagh walked into Finn Balor's wrestling school in Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, and he said, I want to be a professional wrestler. And over the next 20 years, Finn Balor would mold this young man in his image, where JD would wrestle around the world and win championships everywhere.
Oh, and Finn Balor wasted no time with the clothesline to take out McDonagh. And now on the outside, Finn Balor, thrown into the ring apron by McDonagh, and JD throwing Finn Balor into the barrier.
McDonagh is medically cleared, but
and JD thrown onto the outside here into the WWE Universe. And Finn Balor now up on the apron. Oh my goodness, off the barrier and into the WWE Universe. JD McDonagh's in trouble. And now this is just an all-out fight. As you see the referee trying to get some order here, as Finn Balor is just attacking JD McDonagh.
Finn Balor for like, as you said, 20 years. I was shocked when it happened.
And McDonagh trying to escape into the crowd here. And Finn Balor says, nah. This ain't over. But oh no, JD's not done fighting here yet. And right into the barrier there. And now McDonagh got caught. And the clothesline as McDonagh goes over the timekeeper's barrier. And now back near the ringside. And back inside the ring goes JD McDonagh. Finn Balor back in. And the bell will ring. And this match officially underway. And a big chop there by Finn Balor. McDonagh's in big trouble here early on. And another chop there from Finn.
Finn Balor is as well, and Finn's gonna.
And now off the ropes, Finn Balor able to duck underneath, but that back elbow connects by JD. And JD in control here.
You know it's bad when even delivering offensive maneuvers costs as badly as that just did. 24 hours away from that ladder match that occurred last night. And JD McDonagh's got a mean streak. He's got a vicious and sadistic side. He'll dissect his opponents.
And now Finn Balor on the outside connects with a huge enziguri that just dropped JD McDonagh. And now Finn Balor heading up to the top rope, looking for the coup de grace, but McDonagh able to roll out of the way. And Balor got dumped to the outside.
McDonagh has taken over.
Yeah, and they just throw another commercial break in there, right? Too many commercials! How many freaking commercials do they need, man? Aren't you making enough money? Jeez, the worst! Well, guys, We'll be back to the action here in about 2.5 minutes. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and
Did I hear a commercial break?
oh, what's up, Miss Reynolds? You damn near scared the crap out of me.
Hello.
That's a badass shirt. Where'd you get that from?
T gave it to me.
Well, ain't that just adorable? So, you want to show the chat?
Sure. Look at my too cool scrub top, y'all.
That's badass. I'm glad we got that on camera. That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
How was work?
It was pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah, just a couple hours.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I said, gotta kill time. Tim says, Keith, hey, if they want to put commercials up. It's their fault. They lose views. Okay?
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here. Can't wait to get back to the action here on Monday Night Raw. What's up, Josh? He says, do you think Brock is actually retired? Personally, I think he is, because there's no better person to take up Brock's mantle than Oba Femi. Absolutely, man. What I'm actually wondering too, Josh, is I think Brock wanted to retire on his terms. He didn't want to do it at some other place that WWE decided to do. I think for Brock, he had the match at WrestleMania and maybe just knew, like, this is the time to retire. I'm sure, though, at SummerSlam in Minneapolis, they'll probably have something to honor Brock Lesnar there, if I imagine. Mrs. Reynolds cameos are always fun. Heck yeah. Yona, what's up, man? I can't believe what happened to Cody Rhodes. I mean, me either, dude. That was crazy. What animals you got? I got a couple of cats and a dog, but thank you for hanging out with us here today. And yeah, I do think Brock is actually retired, guys. I really do, especially after that speech from Paul Heyman. All right, guys, I got to open up a window in here. Ooh. Stretch the legs. Ay, caramba. Oh, like main event stretch. Holy crap. Ooh. What?
Midnight was not outside. I did not leave the door cracked, and midnight got out.
Okay. So then I won't get mad at you or tell me.
Yeah, thanks. Nothing happened.
Uh-huh. No, apparently you can't see my cat because he's trying to escape the freaking house. All right, so we're back to the action here. JD McDonagh. Oh, and it looks like McDonagh may have busted open Finn Balor. How much blood are we going to see over the weekend? Holy crap.
We saw the beginning of the matchup and how heated these two have
And now
become.
Finn Balor back to his feet. McDonagh, got caught. A big right hand by Balor. And now Finn Balor trying to battle back, bloody mouth and everything. McDonagh dropped it. Oh, a big stomp there from Finn.
Looking at
Busy here. So we see here McDonagh off the ropes, could be in big trouble. And Finn with a sling blade takes down McDonagh. Hi, Midnight. Hi. He's saying hi. All right, baby. Thank you. And now a roll up here by McDonagh, and a good counter leads to almost a 3 count. And now, a headbutt to Finn Balor. Holy crap. The cover and a kick out at 2. How did Balor kick out of that?
To the toughness and the grit of Finn Balor.
Yep, looks like Pat's also retired, man.
By the abundant head.
Oh, Rob, okay, man. Sorry there, brother. You confused me. You know it's Rob. Okay, now I see it. And McDonagh went to the top rope for a moonsault, and Finn Balor got the feet up and connects with a drop kick. And now JD McDonagh's in the drop zone as Finn Balor heads to the top, and the coup de grace connects to McDonagh. The cover here. 2, 3, and your winner, Finn Balor! And wait a minute, here comes Dominic, and with the attack from behind, Dominic Mysterio attacking Finn Balor, and Mysterio, after losing to the Demon over the weekend, is now going after Balor. And oh no, Finn Balor not where he wants to be, as we see Dominic Mysterio, get caught with the clothesline. Balor battling back here, and Finn gonna look to take out Mysterio with the drop kick. And now in the corner, we could see another coup de grace here to Dominic. Oh, and he gets out of dodge.
Those two deserve each other.
And Finn Balor makes a big statement here with this victory here on WWE Monday Night Raw. And there's Gunther.
The ring general, Gunther. Gunther, how are you feeling after a big victory over Seth Rollins this weekend at WrestleMania?
I feel fantastic. I proved every word right I said about Seth in the weeks leading up to WrestleMania.
Well, on that note, I am curious if you and Paul Heyman were aware of the presence of Bron Breakker this weekend in Vegas.
First of all, just to make that clear, there is no me and Paul Heyman. The only thing Paul Heyman does is owing me a very big favor.
Well, what exactly is this favor? I think it's a fair question.
In regards to my future, the only thing everybody should get comfortable around here is seeing the World Heavyweight Championship back around my waist very soon.
Ooh. And there's LA Knight. Oh boy.
You the world title thing, it just gets me thinking. Let me talk to you. See, from one WrestleMania winner to another, I just want to say congratulations to you. You must be very proud of yourself, and you should be. You beat Seth Rollins. You did it. But I know that you know that I know that you know you're not the only one with the eyes on that world title. And what that means to me is I start doing the math, and I think back to WrestleMania. I think one of us WrestleMania winners needed a 3-on-1 advantage to make that win go down. It wasn't me. That was you, my man. So that counts as an L, if you ask me. And with that being an L, that L is short of an A. It's short of a night. Why? Because there can be only one, with everybody saying L-A Night. Yeah. Let's see, Robin, man.
Oh boy.
I think Gunther liked that interview.
I do not think Gunther like that from LA Knight.
Monday Night Raw live on Netflix heads to the border.
Well, you better learn to like Gunther, Rob, because he's here to stay.
Going to see the return.
And guys, next Monday night on Raw, we'll see the return of the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch.
A very special.
And guys, Joe Henry will be in concert next Monday. They're calling up Joe Henry to Monday Night Raw. Say his name and he appears.
Yes, that's it. Let's just try not to make it forever, okay? You handle your business here, and I'll go be the champion that SmackDown needs. You got this. Good luck. Really forever.
Io Sky and Rhea saying goodbye. So sweet.
Love you too. You be safe. Eat.
Concert next Monday. I'm gonna have to sing it. I'm gonna have to sing it. Sorry, I almost sang it now.
I'm gonna have to. Like, don't get a hotel room that night or something. I'm looking forward to it.
And Liv Morgan tells Rhea Ripley, see you around, as those two women now carry the top titles in the women's division. And Roman Reigns won his first career World Heavyweight Championship last night in his 11th career WrestleMania main event. And speaking of the World Heavyweight Champion, arriving in the Escalade, escorted to the arena, he is the OTC Roman Reigns. And Roman taking his time to walk through the arena here. Oh boy. This should be good. And listen to the fans chanting in here on Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. Yeah. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. And look who's there to meet him. His cousins, Jimmy and Jay Uso. Oh, could we see the bloodline back? Let's go! Come on! And making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jimmy and Jey Uso, he is the new World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC Roman Reigns.
The OTC live next.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up in what should be our main event segment here tonight, it will be the OTC Roman Reigns, and we'll see what happens next. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Christian? How we doing, man? Got here at the right time? Hell yeah, brother. Let's go, man. Get the ones up in the air for the new World Heavyweight Champion, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. And guys, I think the Bloodline could be back together with Jimmy and Jey Uso joining Roman Reigns in the ring. Woo-hoo! I can't stand that. Well, Nathan, I guess we know what to do with you, my friend. So bye-bye there. Hey guys, we're not going to tolerate anybody who wants to come in here and bully people, especially me. So, like, yeah, I like Joe Henry. That guy's pretty fucking cool. He's got some charisma and he's pretty damn good in the ring. So, hey, hey, don't be a hater. What we got in here? A couple of haters in here in the chat. We got a couple of haters. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, yeah, dude, Rob, without a doubt, CM Punk put up a hell of a match, man. But come on, there was only going to be one winner in that match, man. Anybody who thought CM Punk was going to win that match, you're just not watching WWE every week, man. I watch it every week. And I'm telling you, Roman Reigns won, both Roman Reigns and Liv Morgan won those titles when they won the Royal Rumble. Absolutely. I knew that when they both won. I actually did a live stream for the WWE Royal Rumble and I predicted both winners. I predicted Liv Morgan was going to win the Women's Royal Rumble and I also predicted Roman Reigns was going to win the Men's Royal Rumble. And when they won those matches, I knew they were going to be champion. I did question maybe Stephanie Vaquer because I thought, hey, she hasn't had that many title defenses yet, so maybe she would be able to hold on to that title. But as soon as you seen Judgment Day get involved, you knew Liv Morgan was walking out of there as champ. So didn't surprise me at all to see two new champions on Sunday.
DoorDash, your door.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Los Raiders. Acknowledge me. I was going to keep it simple tonight. I was going to talk about this title. I was going to talk about business moving forward. I was going to talk about the future. But then I ran into my cousins, and it just makes sense that we discuss some family business first.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I miss this. Yeet. I miss having y'all's full trust. I miss having y'all's full respect and love and admiration.
Interesting.
Doing business with you guys.
Ooh, bloodline business?
See, right now, this is us. Separated and scattered. We're weak like this. People like CM Punk can run their mouth and disrespect us like this. There's no limits to it. Some rapper from the 90s running his mouth to you. That's crazy to me. You main event Jey Uso, you the Yeet Man. You're the one that changes.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Look at that. That's crazy. You changed the whole environment and you got washed rappers running their mouths to you.
Damn.
That's because we're like this. This ain't us. This is us. This is the power. When we all come together, nobody can touch us. We got the proof of concept. When we're like this, we ran this business for 4 years straight.
He's not lying. Roman's not lying.
I'm not asking you to serve me. I'm just asking you to be my blood and stand with me.
This could be interesting. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What are they going to do?
I speak for my brother when I say this. You the OTC, you'll always be our tribal chief. Anytime the bloodline in your city, everybody already knows they the twos and we the
Ones. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look who's here! Monday Night Raw! It's the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
I said it was a family affair. The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. What a brutal encounter for Jacob Fatu.
And oh boy, what's this gonna mean as the family is in the ring? The bloodline is going after one another. Woo! This is spicy. I'm liking this. I am liking this. Come on, let's bring the bloodline back, baby. Come on. Ooh, this is good. See what Jacob Fatu has to say to Roman Reigns and the Usos. I wonder why he's out here. Hmm. 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 Fatu, 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 Fatu.
It's been a while since the last time I saw you. There can only be a couple reasons you would come out here. I must assume it's to acknowledge me. Nah, that ain't it. Well, then I guess it's because you want this. I don't want that title. I need that title.
Oh boy. Yikes. Fatu could be looking to challenge the champion.
And to be clear, I'm not out here to be tribal chief, but I need everything that the tribal chief has. I need the shoe deal. I need the private jets. I need that Rolex. I need more vehicles. I need a bigger house. I need to put my children in better schools. And I'll do anything for my family, even if I gotta go to you.
Oh boy.
So at Backlash.
Oh boy.
Brayden, at Backlash, I'm leveling up my household.
Oh no.
You're gonna know Jacob Fatu is all gas.
No breaks with it.
Yummy fire.
And Jacob Fatu laying down the challenge at Backlash. Will Roman Reigns accept?
I agree with you. I want all those things for you too. Maybe you can beat me, Jacob. Maybe you can. But the question is, if you can beat me, can you handle the burden of this title? But then we have to look at it on the other side. If you can't beat me, can you handle the burden of having to acknowledge me? Understand this, Jacob? It's thin air up here. The footing, there's not much of it. This is the top of the mountain.
Ooh.
I'm going to give you the rest of this week to think about it. I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no, but I'm not sure you're ready. So I'll see you next week on Monday Night Raw. Little cousin.
And whoa! Jacob Fatu lays down the challenge, but the World Heavyweight Champion says he'll have to think about it. But what could be an epic matchup between cousins as Jacob Fatu could challenge for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? This could be a stellar main event, but we'll have to wait till next week on Monday Night Raw to find out if the challenge will be accepted by Roman Reigns. And wow, what a Monday Night Raw it was. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here for WWE Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all the love and support here, guys. And thank you, wrestling fans. Thank you, WWE Universe. And thank you for hanging out here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels here today on YouTube. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. Thank you for hanging out here on Monday night. Don't forget to please like and subscribe and help support the channel. We'll see you guys next time here on another episode of Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to catch us, guys. We will be live on Thursday night for the 2026 NFL Draft first round. And can't wait to see all of you guys there hanging out with us on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, everybody. Check me out next time.